Good morning. It's very early, and I don't know why, but I'm putting out a little Discord notification. I'm doing a ping, but Discord is running like really slow. Like I'm typing, and it's like seconds behind. I don't really know what's up with that. It's probably because. It's probably because I've got Satisfactory open in the background, but like... That's so fucking weird. Huh. That's like really weird. Maybe I should like reset Discord. Thankfully I'm not like using Discord. Or is it like my whole fucking computer? Hold on. No, okay. It's not. And like, yeah, there's a little bit of a lag because streaming will fucking do that to my computer. Fucking Discord is like struggling. It's very strange. I'm gonna like close Discord. Like reopen it, see if that helps me at all. Oh yeah, I gotta silence my phone. So yeah, I mentioned a couple times that I've been checking out Satisfactory off stream. Oh no, it's still fucking. It's lagged the fuck out. The fucking bot hasn't pinged yet. What's the bot's delay at these days anyway? Oh, like 4 minutes? Okay, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, for some reason Discord is being a little shitty poop head. But that doesn't matter because everything else seems to be running at the correct speed right now. So, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. I have been playing this save for a while. We're gonna get into it. Where's my game capture? Capture that shit. I hope this game captures well. I actually haven't tested this at all. This seems like the kind of game that might have problems. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. So, yeah, I didn't stream yesterday because, you know, I was fucking busy. I wasn't feeling like it. But I did fucking do my usual shit after doing a Racing Lagoon stream where, like, the next morning I watched the VOD over again and I'd add chapter timestamps to everything. And now all that's live. So, yeah. And I also mentioned on the Discord, in the video channel, that the next Racing Lagoon stream is probably going to be the last one. There's a chance that it's 2 more. That chance exists. This is taking longer to load than usual. There is a fucking chance that that happens. But oh god, I'm over here. Ooh. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Definitely. We're not running at the good frame rate right now. Because, yeah, normally this game runs really well for me. But let's actually, like, check. Is there a display FPS? Probably under... There's an arachnophobia mode. That's good. There's fucking spiders in this game. There's absolutely an FPS thing. Where is it? Probably like max FPS. Well, first off, cap that shit at like 44, because that's just like what we're at. Is there not an FPS display, or am I just like blinding it so hard? Well, clearly we have everything turned all the way up, but. Huh. Well, this is the game. It's a game where you adjust your menu settings. Fucking game where you adjust your goddamn menu settings the whole time. Enable mouse smoothing. Turn that off. Oh, also there's a Christmas event going on. Okay, I think my FPS has recovered a little bit. I could definitely see like the motion blur coming into more of an effect, which means we're not running at like the full FPS, I don't think, but anyway, ignore the giant presents. That's just a holiday thing. There's an event going on right now. So we're here at my my oil depot, which, oh dear God. So we have a bit of a problem here already. You know what? This is, okay, this is like really far away. So this big line over here is like the center of my factory. This is like home base right there, right? That's like a few kilometers away. I think it's like, it's maybe like 2 or 3 kilometers away. But here, this little area is where I found oil, because the game like deliberately spawns oil like really far away from your starting location, I think, in order to like encourage you to have to use like proper like vehicular item transportation, because doing it with belts is unreasonable at this distance. We're gonna check over here. So we have, we're gonna check this factory first, because getting back is kind of a pain in the ass because it's really far. But you can maybe already see how the way I do this so this is kind of like a soft sequel to the Minecraft mod pack we played, Create Above and Beyond, at least in terms of our streams. So yeah, okay, so this like whole depot area is outputting 3 things. It's outputting fuel, packaged fuel, and it's outputting plastic and rubber. These are the outputs, and they're being sent to that vehicle station over there, which we'll get to later. But where the fuck are these things coming from, right? By the way, this game's movement system is great. This game's movement system is fucking fantastic. I'll talk about it probably more in a bit, but oh dear God. Oh yeah, I recently got a jetpack, so I can like hover a little. Okay, so this little cave here has some pure crude oil resource nodes. Now let me check if the Discord bot pinged yet, because I have Discord closed now. But there is, oh, I'm tapped out. There is crude oil here. Okay, the Discord bot did ping. Good. Which means it has a very high production rate. It's so high that we only have one oil extractor running right now, which is this guy. And it's getting this much per minute. there's going to be a lot of like looking at number of units produced per minute here. So I'm extracting the oil, and then I have this huge clusterfuck here is where the oil gets processed into usable material. All right. Oh, and these things are like backup power. Don't worry about it. They're important. If those things break, the whole system shuts down. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we have these pipes that take the Earl. It takes the Earl, and it puts it into these refineries, and the Earl gets turned into rubber and plastic. There's a plastic one. But it produces a byproduct. It produces a kind of byproduct, which is this heavy oil residue. Right? And so we take, well, this is different. This is the fuel. We take the heavy oil residue and we put it into here, and we have it turned into petroleum coke. And this we use as a fuel source, which goes all the way, oh god, which goes all the way down here to these big generators. These are big coal power generators, and they accept petroleum coke as a fuel source and water, which is why we have a pump here, which is pumping water. And yeah, this provides a decent amount of power, although I have since connected this outpost to my main grid. So like, you see how close this blue and this gray line are to each other? That's very bad. We need way more power than we're producing, but it's fine. We have just enough. It's fine. It's fine. I need to harvest this rock. I just noticed this rock was here. I need to pick it up with this little pick. Okay, so this is where we get our power from. This outpost is theoretically self-sustaining, but feeding these generators is a little... The generators are a little temperamental sometimes, so we don't have... We like, the grid in this... The local grid here, the local power grid, really can't afford to have the generators turn off for even a second, which is not good. That, of course, is resolved by having a battery, which we do have. You might have seen, like, a blue meter on the side of that little, like, power display, which let's pop over to one of these. You can see this. This is like a backup battery. So in the event that the power goes out, we'll have, like, a little bit of backup so that the grid doesn't, like, shut down. You'll blow a fuse if you cannot provide the power that your factory is trying to get. Anyway, so we produce the plastic and the rubber, and right now I'm committing a cardinal sin, and I'm merging belts of different items together into a single belt that holds 2 item types. And I think I need to change that, because I don't think there's a way to filter items. I don't think you can filter items off of a belt. Because when you put it into a storage thing, even if the storage thing, like this truck station that we're using, this has multiple inputs and outputs. However, that doesn't mean shit. That don't mean shit, because it doesn't actually. The different inputs aren't like the different outputs aren't like smart outputs. You can, as far as I can tell, you can't add filters to them yet. There might be a thing I can unlock later that lets me apply filters, but I currently do not have access to such technology. So, fuck me, I guess. Yeah, that's this whole setup. So we make the plastic, we make the rubber. In fact, we're making 2 helpings of plastic because we're also making these empty canisters. Because one of the things we're making out of this crude oil is fuel, and then we're sending it into this packaging device, this packager, and it's turning it into an item form, Because normally liquid you have to transfer through like tanks and pipes and stuff, which means you can't put it on belts. But now we can. That's what these are. In fact, I'm using this fuel to power my cool jetpack. Isn't that awesome? I think that's awesome. So it all goes up on these vertical belts, and it gets sent over to where we were started, out at the beginning of this stream. Oh boy, oh boy. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, I probably have to do some major restructuring to how this stuff works. All things considered, transferring the rubber. Oh, this is the overflow over here. Because the system will fail to, if it can't unload product and if it gets backed up, it'll fail to produce coke or fuel, which will become an issue for the entire grid itself. So I have this little, like, it's called the Awesome Sink, which is a handy dandy way of just like unloading resources, excess resources, and then you can buy like building parts with it, which none of these are like technically useful. They're all like cosmetic. Well, these aren't. You can just buy materials if you want, but they're very expensive. Don't do that. Anywho, let's head back to the main part of the base here. This is gonna take a little while, but in the meantime, I can kind of talk about the movement system. Oh, right. I actually forgot something. So you might have noticed on this screen here, I don't have the little disclaimer that says that the VOD audio isn't accurate. Like the Twitch VOD audio isn't enabled. Because I have re-enabled the Twitch desktop audio. So you'll be able to hear the game audio in Twitch clips and highlights and stuff. Even though I don't save the VODs on Twitch, I just export them to YouTube every time. This means that if you make clips of the stream, you'll actually be able to hear the audio. I have that. I had that shit muted for the longest time, and I probably will put it back on every now and then. Like, I'll turn it back off, rather, every now and then, because I just want to, like, I want to play it safe, you know? But for the time being, I think it's fine. I think it works, and it's okay. Because not being able to hear game audio in, like, a clip is, like, really distracting. To me, at least. It kind of makes the clips feel less cool, less good, and nice and useful and shit. There's a bit of dirt on my fucking screen. Anyway, so this game has an interesting movement system, and I'm not sure how... Oh, here comes the truck, actually. That? Okay, let's go back. So this game has an interesting movement system. You have a slide, so you got your sprint, and if you crouch while you're sprinting, you do a slide. But if you jump while you're sliding, you get a bit of a boost. So, like, see how I can't get up here? But if I do this, actually that doesn't work. Okay, that's not a good example. But you can actually get more air. You can jump higher when you crouch. So if you see the camera like suddenly jerk downwards, that's what's happening. Ow. I got hit by a truck. We want to get on top of this guy. This guy will bring us home. So this is an AI-driven truck. The AI is a little weird. And it got stuck. I don't know why it did that. It just kind of does that. This is a functioning game. Don't worry, the game works. It totally fucking works, I swear. There's nothing bad. This totally not an early access game or anything. Totally not. All right, where's all that? Where's the inventory I picked up? Or did I not pick up the stuff that was in it? Did it? Huh? Oh, it's all on the ground. I got it. Let me like actually put this stuff in here so it does the thing it's supposed to do. We're gonna manually drive this because the AI has a, I think that, okay, so So you can see these arrows on the ground here. This is a pre-recorded path I've made. In fact, it's this path right here. And you can record like a route in a truck or like in a vehicle. This is a tractor. The truck is a different item. But the AI will then like load that and it'll replay the sort of like track you laid out. However, the way it does that is not exactly precise. It's kind of weird. You saw there that the truck just vibrated into a wall, and I'm pretty sure that whenever I've seen this thing break so many times, but I'm pretty sure that whenever you're not like looking at one of these vehicles, I'm convinced they cheat, because this thing never crashes when I'm not looking at it. It's only ever when I'm witnessing it, when I'm like standing on top of it, which could be one of the reasons it crashes, is because I'm touching it and like it freaks out because it thinks there's an obstacle or something. That's very much possible. Because you can't, the autopilot doesn't work if you're in the driver's seat. If I'm like in this screen right here, it just doesn't fucking work, which is like a pain in the ass. Anyway. You can see I made some of the little like bends and elbows like really fucking wide because it just gets stuck. Oh yeah, I built this whole sky bridge, by the way, because actually driving on the ground is a pain. Although driving on the ground would probably be less buggy, I think, because I did have this truck drive a ground route for a while, which was fine. But I'm having fucking encoding issues. You know what? Let's lower the FPS. Where's the FPS? Let's fucking turn your ass down to 60. That might help. You guys can't tell the difference between 60 and 144 because I'm only streaming at 60. Anyway, I built this whole fucking sky bridge, which is something. It kind of intersects with some invisible tree hitboxes, so it's a bit of a bumpy ride sometimes, but otherwise it's pretty cool. I like this big stupid sky bridge. I'm going to replace it with a train the moment I unlock trains. Don't you worry. Although trains are probably going to be really expensive. So, here on the horizon right here is our base. As the color grading of the scene changes, and I nearly slide off of this ramp that has no guardrail for some reason, because I guess I just didn't have the materials to finish it. Behold. Good morning. Welcome to... Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta turn this guy's brain on. There you go. Oh, it doesn't have anything... Oh, right, because I killed you and made you reborn. Born again. I need to turn you back on. There you go. Now, whatever you do, don't look at the truck or else it gets nervous and it crashes. So the tractor, excuse me. There is a truck. We don't own a truck yet, but the tractor deposits its load, and now it's going to return back to where we harvest our oil, and it's going to grab more shit, and it's going to put it in here. That's its whole life. There it goes. I wish I had, like, binoculars. This game could use binoculars. So, here is the factory itself, and oh god, I'm feeling the frame rate right now. You know, let me turn off motion blur. At a lower frame rate, motion blur fucking sucks. At like 144 FPS, you don't really feel that motion blur very bad. The way this motion blur is done. Can I turn that off? There it is. Oh, it is off. What the fuck? Huh? What? Wait, what? How is there motion blur? That's motion blur. That is absolutely motion blur. What the fuck? Game. I know you're in early access. Come on. Okay, what's it look like when I turn it on? It looks the same. Okay, now what if I turn it off? Okay, now it's off. It's just the frame rate sucks. Okay. So here is Satisfactory. I need to turn the FPS up. This feels nauseating. Yes, I'm gonna put it at like 90. Okay, that's a bit better. Wait, motion blur's back on. It keeps turning motion blur on. What the fuck? I got it. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Here's my Keyblade, by the way. This is my Keyblade. I use it to kill things. This is a chainsaw. I use it to hunt the survivors. And this is some tasty mushroom. Delicious. So here's my factory. Let's get up to a nice vantage point real quick. So you might see a repeated theme from the Minecraft factory streams. There's a bit of a repeated design philosophy here, which I like to call crazy spaghetti. Here we have our viewing platform, where we can view. Hold on, let me like. Okay, I don't. Is there a hotkey to like remove items from my hand? I don't think there's like a remove items from hand hotkey. Is there? We have a ping. Flashlight. We don't have a map. No, there is not. Okay. Well, hey, if you want to empty your hands in Satisfactory, here's a pro tip. Just eat some food. Anyway, so here is my factory. This is hub. This is our little base, is this pink thing right here. This is the space elevator, which we feed all of our progression items into, which you can see in the top right. That's the progress bar for our current phase of the game. And here are the belts. I play with the music off. This is my first time hearing the soundtrack. It's kind of nice. It's a little much, though. Like, this is a mellow podcast game for me, and this music is a bit too intense. But, yeah, you can kind of see all these crisscrossing belts and exploding presents. Don't mind those. And it's a little not great. And there's a lot of, like, machines that aren't receiving the items they need fast enough. I have hiccups and I'm dying. But I have a jetpack now. Look at me do the jazz hands. Look at these jazz hands. Look at that shit. It's my first time, I think, using the jetpack without an item in my hands. It's a great animation. All right. So here is our little thing. We can play a cool mini game here. It's this game. I'm sure you've seen this game before. You know, it's this game. I made a fucking mistake because I wanted the bonus. God damn it. I'm such a fucking fool. Can't believe I fell to the classic trick of block fitting game. I don't have that. No, wait, don't do that. You glorious piece. I don't think you can rotate in this. No, it sucks. Ooh, you give bonus point. And then we hit send. This is how you play the game. You gotta just disregard your job and just play this instead. This game is good. Send. You. You. Times 10. I can't fit you. You. Send. Alright, we're gonna slot you in. And we're gonna put you. You. And then you. 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 Fuck. You. You. No. You. No. Oh, fuck, that doesn't fit. Ah, shit. I got a new high score. Not good enough, though. Anyway, that's a game you can play when you're waiting for your factory, I guess. So we have all of these milestones. I don't know if just tier 8 is the end of the game. It probably is. This game is in early access. But we have these milestones that we can pick. And as you can see, I'm at tier 6. So we just got the jetpack. But we've got some other stuff we could be doing. Like, so the idea is you produce materials, and then you unlock new stuff. And you also unlock the ability to, like, you know, produce more of the main objective stuff. Because this is like parallel. This is in parallel with the other shit. So we want fuel generators because we have the ability to produce fuel now, and we need more power sources. So we're gonna go for this. Okay. So now we need to produce computers. I already activated this before, so I have these items submitted and these items submitted. But we need encased industrial beams and computers. So the plastic we're producing, and I believe the rubber, can be used to produce these computers. We need computer chips, circuit boards, which is a lot of plastic. So one of these guys is 4 + 18 plastic, which is a lot of plastic. Like some copper and stuff, but we do have the materials for this. And the other thing is the encased beams, which I believe we're already producing the encased beams, but I think they're being consumed by another process right now. But I can check. So you're gonna notice as I continue to play this fucking game, yeah, we're making encased beams here, but they're being eaten up by this, which is making heavy modular frames, which is another thing we need. Let's like pick those up. Yeah, so those are the encased beams. I might want to actually turn this off. But I need the heavy frames though. Okay, so we want to make computer. So we actually can't support any more machines right now on our power grid. We need to be able to produce more power. So we should probably do something about that. Because we're trying to finish this challenge to alleviate the dilemma of, oh god, we're out of power, but we need power to finish it. So we might have to do some like restructuring here. We can craft stuff manually by hand, but it's very fucking slow, as you can see here. Also, I have no plastic on me. Let's go to the station where we deposit the plastic. Yeah, right now, okay, yeah, this is one of the things we're making. These modular engines are the main progression item here that we're trying to make. And the idea is you send all of those main items to the space elevator, which is this big thing. And that's how you do that. These progression items do not have any use other than being submitted to the space elevator. They are very specific. I have some other weird shit in my inventory that I just picked up off the ground. Okay, this is for rubber specifically. Right now I'm manually loading this because I don't have a way of like separating these items, I don't think. So that's a whole fucking thing. You know what? I'm not going all the way back. We're just gonna... I have like a... whatever. Just gonna slap a crafting bench down. Minecraft rules. You can just put a crafting bench wherever you want, and that's usually the best option. We can make circuit boards. That's good. Okay, so we want 100 computers. We have 20, so we need to make 79 computers. And I think I can just do this by hand. We're gonna want to automate this process, of course, but I need more power. I can't afford to make a whole like new system for making computers because like I literally just cannot sustain that. Oh, this number doesn't update. That's weird. Oh, is it because something else is limited? Oh, it's the screws. We need screws. I'm producing a lot of screws, but I'm using a lot of screws. That's what these blue things are here. We're making stuff with them. Real important stuff, I swear. Screws are like the first thing I managed to make like a plentiful amount of, because their production, the production of screws is genuinely like really easy to do. Oh, you know what? They're backed up over here. Let's just like siphon shit off of this. That. Look how fast this belt is. Oh, my inventory is full. Oh yeah, this game has a night cycle. When it gets dark, it gets really fucking dark, and the flashlight is real dookie. Okay, we're gonna use this one. This is still not going up. Oh, because we need like a lot of circuit boards. Okay, so if we're trying to make, oh dear, we need a lot of circuit boards because we want to make 91 or 79. If we want to make 79 of these, we need 790 fucking circuit boards. Well, thankfully, we only need like a tier 2 crafty guy for that. So I might be able to just like slap one down somewhere. God. Like, let's just put it in a field here. This guy, you're gonna be making circuit boards. You cost 15 of these guys. 15 units of power to operate. How much headroom do we got? Less than 15. Fuck it. Fuck it, we're doing it anyway. I need a power pole I can suck from. No. No. There's one over there. There we go. Alright, so now this baby is gonna pump out circuit boards. And so we can actually like change the clock speed. I can make this run slower, which does make it consume less power. You'll see it drops right here. That's actually pretty useful. If a machine isn't receiving items fast enough to run at full efficiency, you can actually like kneecap the speed it's going at in order to save on power. Alternatively, if you get power shards, you can feed it power shards and increase the clock speed up to 250%, which also increases the power consumed, but increases the speed of the machine. I need to fucking clean my inventory. How do I have these? Get out of here. I'm picking items up instead of putting them away. I'm very intelligent. Because in Kenshi, the character inventory is on the left. This is the other way around. Fuck, god damn it. Okay. Okay, I was like, why'd I have this in my inventory? Well, I don't, idiot. That's the problem. What else did I pick up? That. What else? That. All this other stuff I like use. Oh, you know what? All this fucking biofuel, I can just like dump this. I don't need this on us right now. I have these crates here just so I can throw garbage in later, or for never again, and it stays there forever. That's also a possibility. So, yeah, the reason why I'm willing to, you can see the max consumption, this number is bigger than this number now. I'm willing to let that happen because our actual consumption rate is all the way down here. So the blue line assumes that every machine connected to the grid is active. So this is like the worst case scenario for the amount of power we could ever possibly be consuming at any given second. But in reality, we're only consuming about half that. Or more than half that. You know, about 60% to 70% of that. And then, you know. And also, the difference between consumption and our current production is getting added to this battery here. Which, in the event that we do overload, that will act as like a nice little buffer. This is gonna take a while to actually like do its thing, but we can start like making some computers by hand. 6 of them, but still. The music is very fucking loud. It's like overpowering all of the other sound effects. Actually, do I have the game turned down in Windows? That could be... No, I don't. There you go. Because I like the soundscape, but the music is overpowering it, I like a lot. And I might actually have some other computers lying around. Because this game, kind of similar to how that Minecraft mod pack works. You can just sort of find stuff out in the wild, like out of order sometimes. Which is interesting. So we go to here, and this is where we submit our items. So. Like so. But we need so much more than that. Okay, so this is producing 7.5 per minute, so it's gonna take like 100 minutes. It'll take an hour for this to actually produce what we need. I might want to... Do I have any... I don't think I have any power cells. Yeah, I don't. I don't have any power cells. No, okay. So I think our best option is to just make another one. Literally just make another one. This doubles the rate we make this shit at. And then I'll just fucking attach that. Attach that. There we go. Nut. There we go. Doubled that rate. Now it's only going to take an hour. But we do need to supply it with plastic and copper sheets, which we now have none of. Oh. Where the fuck is the depot? I have fucking map markers for these things and everything, and I still don't, like, know where anything is. Alright. Yeah, thankfully, as long as we're extracting stuff from this, the tractor will return and slowly resupply us with what we're taking out, so that is nice. And our copper sheets are somewhere. Okay, so here's some copper over here. This is wire. Copper wiring. It's all this shit. Copper. Here's more copper. Copper sheets. There they are. We use these to make, like, pipes and shit as well. So this is one of those items you want to keep in your inventory if you're, like, building. And thankfully, this game has this relevant item tab is great. It just makes sure, like, you can fucking quickly, like, stack items back in and also, like, see how much you have, like, on your person at any given time. It's very nice. But yeah, here's the space elevator, and here are... So these items that are backed up are stuff that we used for previous stages. Like, these frames were already done inserting, but we still have more of them. And it's not a waste. We're not, like, wasting any material by having these be here, because in the future, we're going to be using these to craft next, like, more advanced parts of the space elevator, like, items. Because, like, this belt here, that's making those, like, whatever the fuck they're called. This thing. These modular engines are using special plates. These guys here. This was these smart platings. They're a stage 1 item that we're now using for stage 3. We're re-implementing them. So your infrastructure you use to make an item that you're not, like, submitting anymore is still useful, because you then convert that into a part of a new production line, which is going to be used for crafting new items. Isn't that awesome? Wow. Let's make a big manufacturer. It is going to clip through that belt, but it's fine. Okay, now we're gonna click computer, just so I don't have to do this my fucking self. Unfortunately, I'm out of cables. That kind of sucks. Let's go. We have so many cables. All copper-based items are like really cheap because you need a lot of them. So we have like, from the beginning of the game, we've been storing up like tons of it. There we go. Yeah, all this shit we're building right now is purely temporary. It's in the way, and it's ugly, but it's temporary. And it surely won't overload the power grid. Yeah, totally not a problem that that blue line is so much higher than the gray one. Totally not a problem. Yeah, but now, we're actually gonna make these automatically. I think it's a little bit faster to make these by hand. But as you can see here, okay. One thing, Satisfactory has a lot of advantages over Create Above and Beyond because this isn't a Minecraft mod. That's like the biggest advantage this has as far as like being a factory building simulator. Of course, Create Above and Beyond also has the advantage that it's a Minecraft mod, you know, there's give and take there. But in this case, we actually get to see some like really useful stats here. So like how many items per minute this process consumes is displayed for every single item, as well as the rate of the output, which you can actually modify what your target output rate is here. You can either do a percentage-based modification to the clock speed, or you can modify it by like items. So the idea is, if say I have a process that needs computers, like I need to put computers in as a recipe item for another machine, right? And that machine wants 2 computers per minute. Well, if I was producing 2.5 computers per minute, I would have a backup of ingredients. I would have like a backup of computers, which could be useful if I wanted to store computers, like for myself. I could like offload the excess, you know, like you can do that. That's an option. But you could also just cap it at just like 2 at 80%. So it only produces 2, which means it doesn't need as many items. It's not demanding as many items per minute, and it's demanding less power. These numbers don't update until it like starts a new crafting process, by the way, which is why you're not seeing anything change while I'm fucking with the slider. That I wish they would change. That's definitely an update that needs to happen. They absolutely need to like make these update in real time, but I get why they don't. I completely understand why they don't. So it's not that big of a deal. I'm not gonna harp on the devs of this game too much for that. That seems like a perfectly reasonable thing. You know, when you consider how like the math is done. I have just a lot of like shit. You do not need raw ore lying around. Unless it's stuff for research, in which case, yes, you need it, but you might see occasionally random stacks of items lying around. So if you're a smarty, you might, instead of just making little rock stack monoliths everywhere, you might build a way into your system that lets you reintroduce items. Like say here, this is for like steel beams. If I have excess steel beams that I don't want to have, I can just throw them in here. I don't want to do that, however, because steel beams are used to make the really, really, really good conveyor belts. But a lot of my factory does not have like little excess user input areas. So, you know, I end up just putting rocks on the ground. It happens a lot. You know, while we're here, let's just do some research while we're waiting. So this game has a research system, which you can use to like unlock new shit. There's like new technologies and stuff that you can only use if you have access to this stuff. Quick wire. Yeah, I would need to make like 50 bars. Okay, so we're actually about to unlock a way to like find this ore type, because right now one of the ways this game does like non-linear progression. In fact, we actually don't need that anymore. One of the ways this game does non-linear progression is like you can find like rocks of different ore types. Why is there a single piece of coal in here? Boy. You can actually find special, like, more advanced, like, ores and stuff just by finding them as, like, items just on the ground. Things like that. Which you saw me do earlier with that Criterium ore. And then, like, later on, you'll unlock, like, actual proper, like, resource nodes that relate to that shit. Oh, do I have all the parts for this? Wow, I finished it and it closed the menu for some reason. I see. It's just giving me like different ways to craft like healing items. This is like the good healing item. It like full heals you. I could finish this one, but I don't feel like it. I think with this one, there's like a gun. I can make a gun. For killing shit. With great power and death and stuff. Yeah, but there's like some ores we just like don't have access to whatsoever. Also, this is a holiday thing. I don't think I'm gonna finish the holiday research thing. There's like an advent calendar and everything, which is cool. I like the game having an advent calendar. I think that's cute. Although the presents falling from the sky are a little bit much sometimes, but thankfully, when there are presents falling from the sky, they don't like block stuff. Even though you can like stand on them, they don't actually like block you or anything. Like they get automatically deleted whenever a truck drives through them. Very convenient, very convenient. I had a thought in my head and it's gone now. It's fucking gone, dude. Holy shit. I think it has something to do with over here? What? Why head empty? Oh, right. I know what it was. I know what it was. I was gonna look over here. As you can see here, scanner update. Caterium? Okay, whatever, this ore type. Once we are able to scan it, we'll be able to like harvest it on like a full scale kind of thing. That'll be nice. Because if I hold this button here, see I can scan for, I can scan for sulfur. Oh, that sulfur's very far away. Here. Sulfur over there. You know what? Let's go get some sulfur. Make like a little self-sustaining thing here. Okay, we have all the stuff for that. Let's go get some sulfur, because we can actually like research new shit if we get sulfur. Like black powder, explosives. I like the sound of explosives. Okay, we need some biofuel. We're gonna make like a little like self-sustaining little area. Not that kind. Where did I put the good fuel? What? I had like the good shit on me. Oh, it's right there. It looks like wood. My eyes glaze over when I see it. Okay. Yeah, we got enough. All right. Let's do a quick resupply of these assholes. We're out of screws here. Whatever, as long as we're making circuit boards. As long as you're making circuit boards, it's fine. Okay. We're gonna go on a little adventure, a little journey. So I want to grab some of that sulfur. Actually, maybe we want to make like a Mark II. Yeah, we can try making a Mark II. How much power does this thing eat? 12? This thing supplies 30. Yeah, we can afford that. All right, let's try that. Oh God, let me out. Let me out. Ugh. All right, we just gotta make another one of these guys. And then what else do we need? 10 of that, and then one of those. Okay, where's my frames? They're like right here. There we go. And then we need 10 beams. Which I should. Also, cool thing about that jetpack, it maintains your horizontal momentum when you do your little like boost jumps. Your fucking like Warframe bullet jumps. What do we got? These guys. Do we have a backup of these? All right, so we're gonna head off in the direction of one of those sulfur pings, and we're gonna fucking do the thing. Why can't I? Go away. Hit the button again to make the ping happen again. So vehicles, as you probably would have guessed, are way faster than going on foot, but they're also kind of unwieldy. And there's a lot of stuff they can't like navigate around properly. That's like an independent like block of sulfur, but that's not a proper resource node, which is what we're looking for here. Interestingly, this appears to be where one of my coal extractors are. Huh. So I've already like kind of been in this direction. I might not need to attach this to the grid. I probably don't want to attach it to the grid. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, but on that little like mesa, there's some coal, and it looks like the sulfur is on the other side of the mesa. I'm not sure if the little like visual ping, the blue, I'm not sure if how accurate that is to like where it's pinging. Okay, it's definitely on the other side of this. All right. I really dig the environments of this game. It's like weird fucking creatures and shit. Fun stuff. Real great planet to ruin, you know? Don't go over the edge of the world. We're gonna make a ladder. Make a ladder. God damn it. So the one problem with the power slide, you can't do it uphill. Hey, you. Die. Why aren't you dead? Totally should have killed you. Okay. Here, sulfur. Here be the sulfur. All right. That's my first time building a Mark II. It is kind of the same size. That's nice. Probably because you can like directly upgrade it. Okay, 120 per minute. That's a lot. Do I have... I should be able to like... Yeah. Like a container for this. And then it has to be 120 belt, which the Mark II can sustain. 120 per minute. That's the speed that this belt does. Hey, Azana, what's up? Hi, hi, hi. And then we gotta make a power source here. Slap this bitch ass down. Fill it with biofuel. And then we're gonna plug you in. Let her rip. Now, it should start spitting out sulfur. Yep, there it is. 120 sulfur per minute. And it'll probably last for 199 divided by 4 minutes. In fact, let me check. 200. Oh wait, 200 divided by 4 is 50. It'll last for an hour with the amount of fuel I gave it. That's good. We're gonna need a lot of this though, so we just leave this here. Do I have a beacon? I don't have a beacon. Can I make a beacon? I think you make beacons here. I do have a beacon. Okay. Okay. Let's stick a little stick in the ground here. Here's our beacon. And we're gonna call this sulfur. So I don't have to keep like re-pinging this, you know? There you go. Sulfur. This will show me on the compass up there. Whenever there's like, you know, whenever I need to like find this spot again. Although I could just like build a belt all the way back to base, but I don't feel like doing that. All right. So we'll let that run. It'll extract. If it's 100 and if 100 to stack, it's gonna extract like, well, 1.2 stacks per minute. That's a monster. It shoots fire. The dudes that shoot fire are kind of annoying because they like lead their shot a little bit when you're moving. Ooh. Power slug. We can use these to craft power cells. Ignore the fireball sound effects. We're fine. So power slugs are a pretty cool idea for collectibles in this game. Because like you use them to overclock your machines. So here's like, there's like a fox thing. I don't know if it does anything, but you can pet it. I should be allowed to climb that. Some limestone. That's a mysterious artifact. These don't do anything, but this is another form of collectible, which I'm not close enough to get because I'm fucking stupid.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Yeah, there's a weird voice that seems to imitate the AI character that talks to us that tells us to pick them up. Because this game's in beta, they don't do anything. Early access means those don't do anything, but oh well. We do a little bit of exploring as we go back. We have a gas mask now, so these like stink air areas normally like hurt you real bad if you try to go into them. Oh, this is producing stink. It's just fucking invisible. I thought it wasn't producing stink for a second there. I was like really confused. Well, let's equip our gas mask, which means we can't have our backpack, or rather our jetpack equipped, which is kind of dumb, but that's how this game works. Let's like heal ourselves a little bit. Not too much. But because there's stinky poo-poo stink air here, there's probably something important we want here too. Because game design. There's some grass floating. Oh, ooh, good slug, big slug. This guy produces 2 power cells instead of 1. There's also a purple slug that you can find. Can I jetpack midair? I totally can. Oh, you can totally switch to the jetpack in midair. That's cool. Copper node. And then here is, I think this is like an iron ore deposit that we're harvesting from. Yeah. Impure. And we got 2 of them here. Overclocked to hell, which is probably not really necessary at the moment. Yeah, these are like super overclocked. In fact, this is consuming 15.2 to go at double. So this is operating at double speed, right? But the Mark IIs operate at double speed of the Mark Is. Yeah, okay. So if I had a Mark II here, it would be more efficient than a double speed Mark I. Okay, so that is proper. That is as balanced as you want it to be. So if I made more expensive mining machines, instead of supercharging those, like overclocking them, the normal ones, I would be like in a better position. That would be better. That would be better and cooler and more awesome. All right. We're gonna go to the research bench over here. We're gonna. Oh, we need coal. Fuck. Well, more than just this one piece. Also, I need way more screws. Which, oh boy. Lots of screws. Yeah, give me that. Oh wait, the coal's over here. All the coal lives here in our coal power plant things. There we go. Yeah, so these bad boys are getting just enough coal to sustain them, but it's a little precarious. It's a little bit precarious because if anything interrupts the amount of coal that these guys are receiving, these are our batteries, by the way, which are now fully charged. I should probably make more batteries. Oh my god. I'm fucking up my dash jumps. My bullet jumps. It really is like Warframe. It's got that like Warframe bullet jump feel to it. Not here. Here. Okay. Sulfur. Black powder. I don't like how it closes the menu. That kind of sucks. Hey. Yeah. Warframe's great. Fucking love Warframe. I actually streamed, what? Huh? Oh, this costs 10 black powder. I see. I was a little confused because normally it's like... Anyway. Yeah, I actually streamed the new war when it came out like a few weeks ago. That was a lot of fun. All right, we're gonna make 10 of these. There we go. I'm kind of like in a... Oh, we need 50. Why did I say 10? Why did I think it was 10? Okay. Well, we can make 50. I really like Warframe, although I'm in a position right now where like I don't have a lot to do in game unless I want to like, I don't know, like just grind out MR, which I don't really care to do. I'm sort of in a position in Warframe where I'm content. I have all the stuff I want, which is a little unfortunate. That's the one thing I didn't really like about the new war is the post-game stuff it added. Like the new, no specific spoilers, but they added extra like open world bounties, and no specific spoilers in case someone here hasn't, you know, but they added new open world bounties and there's nothing special about them really at all. And the rewards are the specific rewards are the Caliban stuff, and then like 3 specific melee weapons, which are all kind of like the daggers are pretty good, but the worst part of the like they have unique moves for their like neutrals, like no matter what stance you're using, which is really cool, but they're all the unique moves kind of suck, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so this is the rifle, you say? Oh god. Yeah, we need to set up a thing for fucking computer chips. We absolutely need to set up a computer chip thing. Or rather a circuit board thing, whatever they're called. Circuit boards. They are called circuit boards. That's kind of the problem with our factory right now. Is we're doing this manually, but I can't sustain like a proper thing yet. I'm trying to do this so I can get better power plants. Let me see if I have extra computers, because I swear I did. That has 74 of them in there. Oh yeah. Let me see if I have power plants. Did I say extra power plants? I mean extra computers. I could have sworn I had some others lying around, but I might have already I have quantum computer. That's about it. Okay. Yeah, I like Warframe a lot, and I think like DE. Okay, when you get really into a game, it's like, especially like a live service game, it is very easy to kind of like rag on the devs a lot and talk mad shit about the development team for whatever myriad of reasons, right? And yeah, D can get a little bit of that sometimes, because they do some stupid shit that doesn't make any sense every now and then, but they're pretty great. Like Digital Extremes is actually like fucking really cool. There's some of like the best like devs to like deal with as like a community, you know, to like have. I say this after like getting into Dead by Daylight last year in like a big way, and the kind of shit you have to put up with behavior, and like, you know, I'm not saying like behavior real bad or anything, because, you know, making a game is hard. You like literally cannot please everybody. That's just how video games work, right? That's how life works. That's life. And I don't know, it's a whole thing. I really appreciate D. I hope nothing horrible happens in the future that makes me regret feeling like that, but you know. Okay, so I grabbed some tubes. Thankfully this game lets you switch between milestones if you're like midway through, which is kind of nice. I just want the fuel generator. That's all we're here for. That's all we're here for. Yes. I'm thinking. Okay, so this is not where you want the factory, like the stuff for this to be at. We don't want our like production things being here. Excuse me, sorry. This is like a terrible place for these to be. So this is not their permanent home by any means. This is just like where we're temporarily keeping this shit, as I'm trying to like just produce some stuff like immediately. As like a sort of I need it now kind of thing. But I think max consumption is so much higher than capacity right now. I think I should probably start like, because we're gonna have to have this shit eventually anyway. So I think I need to start building it. Yeah, okay. We're gonna start building computer production. Okay. Unfortunately, I think I need to up the screw production, because you can see how sparse these belts are. We don't really have an excess of screws anywhere. We're producing like exactly as many screws as we need, more or less. So I might want to upgrade the drills over here. Yeah, I think what we need to do right now, we need to upgrade our screw production. Because it has sustained us for a good while. Because I went out of my way at a certain point while I was playing this save. And I decided, all right, fuck it. I'm making sure I never have to run out of screws ever again. Because holy shit. Having screws is annoying. Rather not having them is annoying. So I made sure we had them. But yeah, okay. Let's... So if our depot is over here... If our little, like... If our little unloading spot is here... I'm making screws. That I went there to make more miners. I'm fucking stupid. I immediately switched tasks to making computers again, which is what I just said I wasn't gonna do. Oh, yeah, we got the big brain today. Okay. Oh, I think I need heavy frames. I need something. Here, we'll make 4 of these. I'm assuming I can just... Oh, we need regular frames. We need modular frames. I should have enough of those. And those are here. There. Are these backed up a little bit? There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's go to screw hell. Super duper screw hell. Way over here. And this is where... Oh, I actually have some power slugs. I should craft those into power cells. But this is where having more stuff can be pretty useful. Okay, first, let's assess how much iron are we making here. So we have 3 miners. How much iron is here? How much iron is here? Just these 3. Okay. So this guy is producing 90 because we have a power cell in him. Speaking of, let's do that right now. Do that. Power shards, excuse me. You can get 3 power shards right now. Love Minecraft logic with the crafting table. Just slap it down. Oh, hey, there's a slug right there. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been up here. Let's go up here. Yeah, that's a little ADHD, but okay. Let's build a ladder and fucking climb it. Oh, I hear a friend. Yeah, there's a friend up here. Well, this isn't like a mesa. This is just like a... Whoa! There's someone else here hiding in the fucking leaves. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, that's, you tell me that isn't motion blur. It's per object motion blur, which is kind of cool, but whatever. All right, we're here for this. There we go. Is that another one? Oh, that's another one over there. Let's go grab that. Oh, you know what? I actually made an object scanner, which lets me like scan for slugs, but I lost it at some point. There's more iron back here. That might be important. Okay. How good are these iron? Impure, okay. This is shitty iron. Is there a cave here? I feel like there's a cave here. There is a cave here. Have I been in here? I have totally been in here before. This like random ass cave. I think there used to be spiders in here. I don't know where it spits me out, but there's a lot of like cool little things to find in the world. Little areas to check out and appreciate. I enjoy that very much. Yeah, it spits us out over here. Okay, so Okay, so this one's producing 90 because we have a power cell in it. I'm gonna keep calling them power cells. Same thing over here. We split the 90 off into 45 and 45, which produces 90 ingots. And that gets submitted into here, and it produces 60 iron plates. So this is our iron plate production right here. 60 iron plates per minute. So this is like kind of its own thing, right? And this is operating at like 150% speed. So these are outputting 60 because these are normal. Normal. Okay. So each of these are outputting 60, which is getting split off into 2 belts of 30. This is accepting 30 each, which is outputting another 60 in total, which goes down there. This same thing, 60, 30, 30, merged back to 60, which is the max capacity of these tier 1 belts, by the way. Then, oh dear God. Okay, so this gets split off into 15 each, 4 belts of 15 to get turned into iron rods. That's what happens here. Over here, this 60 gets split off into 15, 15, 15. And then these 15s get merged back into 30. And then split again? Does that happen? 10. Oh, right. Okay. So what's happening here, these are outputting 15 each. They get merged into a 30, and then they get split off into 10, 10, 10. So it's 30 divided by 3. So it's 10, 10, 10 out of a 30. Same thing over here, 15 merged into a 30, which is here. This 30 gets divided by 3. 1, 2, 3, 10, 10, 10 in here, and that turns them into 40 screws each. And then these 40s get merged into 40, 80, 120 onto a 120 belt. So each of these outputs 120 belt. And then this gets split into 60 and 60. And then it gets turned into 120 again because it's also taking 60 off of this. And then that gets fed over there. Don't worry about it. Okay. So if I wanted to just immediately scale this shit up, so this is the one branch. This is just branch B here, right? The second branch. The first branch, let's take a look at that because this gets a little bit different. So we got the usual thing. We have our like iron rod production. 1, 2, 3, 4. All these guys. But this is a little bit different. This is a 15 that gets split unevenly instead of being merged. That's not good. And this, okay, this is being wasted. This whole branch is wasted. I see what I'm doing here. Okay, no, I see what's happening. So I made this branch A is exclusively being used to produce rotors. So over here, okay, I see. So this 15 is being split unevenly into like 2 stacks of 7.5 each. So you have 7.5 going into here and 7.5 going into there. Whereas over here, this 15 and 15 are getting merged into a 30, while this 15 is getting offloaded. So this is being merged into a 30, and then it's being split into a 10 and a 20? Yeah, the 10 goes back into here to produce more screws, and the 20 comes over here to go into here. Okay, we need to underclock these. We need to underclock these 2 machines so that it's taking 7.5 rods. So I think that's, if it's 10, that means it would be 75 each, I think. Because that is accepting the wrong speed. Because this whole setup here is sensible to an extent, but not entirely. So we might not have to directly make more screw. If anything, we can actually offload the screws from here. We can make something to suck out the excess. So actually, I have a hotkey for this. One of these guys here, like so, right? And we're going to expect this to output 120, I think. Hold on, let's check. These got turned back on again. How much are you making at this speed? You are making 30, so it's 60 is coming out of here. And it's getting merged with 40. So that's 100. Exactly 100 is coming out of here. Which is what this wants. Wow, I actually did the math pretty fucking well on this. What the fuck? That's perfect math for these rotors. Huh. Huh. Hello, big guy. So if I siphon off of this, I'm gonna fuck up this, which is like in perfect balance, actually. Although, you know, it's going into a dead end, so it's not on right now. Do I need... Hi, yeah, hello? Can I ride you? No. Well, I cannot. You're just gonna clip through that, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Eat mushroom. Okay. So... I need another 100 screws, I think. I need another 100 screws for the computers. I don't think any of the component parts for the computers need screws, though. I think we're okay with that. I guess I can check. Let's go check. Let's go check our big computer machine. Plastic does not need screws. None of this needs screws. Absolutely none of this needs screws. This needs 130. At full, it needs 130. Well, I can't really sustain 25 circuit boards, can I? I have the copper sheets for it. I do have the copper sheets for it. So it's 7.5 each, so that totals up to 15. These two of these would be 15. Which is not enough for this, so I could just underclock this, I guess. I mean, I could underclock it so you only need 100 screws, because that's the most I can output right now. I don't know what I need. I might just siphon off the screws for now from the rotor production, because we have an excess of them. And that would be fine. I think that could be fine. I don't think I've got enough. I know for a fact I'm not producing plastic fast enough right now. Ignoring the travel time for the tractor, I know I'm not producing enough plastic to sustain that. In fact, I think I need to totally change how I do my plastic production, honestly. Okay, so what I probably need to be doing, in terms of the oil outpost, okay, so right now, at the oil outpost, we're producing plastic and rubber on site. Plastic, rubber, and fuel, and coke are all being produced on site. However, what I should probably be doing is, what are these called? What the fuck are these called? Canisters. They're called canisters. If I can produce canisters, okay, here's the thing. If I want to produce canisters at the site, I need to produce plastic at the site. So we already have a self-sustaining amount of plastic at the site. And then we can use the rest of the oil residue just to make like extra coke and then fuel. But I can scale down how much I'm producing on site. So I'm only producing enough plastic to make the canisters. And then I can use the extra canisters. I can basically I can convert the rubber production that I have there, because I have 2 plastic and 1 rubber. I can convert one of the rubber producers into plastic and then feed that into a crafter to make more empty canisters. And then I can package up all of that fuel. I can package up all the crude oil. And then I can offload the crude oil onto a tractor. And I can bring only the crude oil. And also we'll be producing fuel on site, right? We'll be producing fuel on site. Probably producing the fuel from the heavy oil residue. Probably what we'll do. Because I could make it straight from crude oil. We'll get polymer resin as an excess, which I guess I could feed into an awesome sink. What can I make with this shit? Manufactures plastics. Oh, right. I can make extra plastic if I combine this with water. Right. Also, we produce heavy oil residue at a 3 crude to 1 heavy oil residue when we're making plastic. Interesting. Oh, wait, do we need... Okay, no. They get turned into drums automatically. You don't need to make drums. That's good. That's just an aesthetic, visual difference. So we'll probably have, like, just packaged crude oil. It'd be, like, the major export. Yeah, you can't craft heavy oil residue, like, on its own. It is just a byproduct. We produce more of it if we're making rubber, but we don't want to be making rubber. Instead, we want to be making the plastic. So we can make the plastic and then grab the excess at a 6:4 ratio, turn it into fuel. Package that fuel. The fuel powers the tractor. We don't need to make that much fuel on site because we're just trying to fuel the tractor. The amount we're producing on site right now is probably is obviously way more than we need. Anyway, but yeah, we want to get drums of oil brought here to base for processing, because trying to transfer both rubber and plastic at the same time with the tractor is a bad idea. That's just a bad idea. Instead, we should be bringing all that oil here, unpackaging the oil into tanks, and then processing it. We should not be processing the oil on site, unless we're making the stuff that sustains the outpost itself. Okay. So we also need to make computers. Actually, we can set up, if we're making fuel, we can just set up like a fuel generator on site as well. That's another thing we can do. Okay, so if I'm offloading screws from here, from these rotors, from this spot here, and I've got, I guess we'll put it like over here, computer stuff. Let's go deconstruct the things we have near the hub that we're using temporarily. Oh, whoops. Inventory full. What are you missing out on? Just the copper sheets? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll come back for that later. All right. So we're gonna go behind Big Stink Mountain over here. To the left. I keep forgetting you have a jetpack. We're gonna put it like over here. You're all out. So eventually, all of this shit we see in here, this is just gonna be barrels of oil. And then we're gonna have like a refinery set up over here. Get out of here. I don't have enough space to pick you up. All right. So, let's push this forward a lot. So we got our manufacturer. All the way out. I don't have any plastic. I don't have any plastic in my pockets. Ow. Fucking get this out of here. Put some plastic in my pockets. Knew we needed something. Here's the truck. There it goes. Apparently we have an incoming rate of 63 per minute. That's pretty good. It's not that bad. I'm curious how that's gonna change once we're just making drums. Manufacturer. We're gonna put you way out here. Give us some nice room, because we're gonna put like oil refineries over here eventually for all of our cool little shit. And computer. Okay, so we're gonna need, let's like take an opportunity just to bit of that. It clears out some inventory slots. Thinking. Hi. That guy's dead. Oh yeah, if you want an example of like jump height, see how I can't, oh, I can actually get up there. That's weird. Oh, I have a jetpack. Let's take the jetpack off. So you see how I can't get up here just by jumping? Look at that. By doing the like slide jump, it gives you extra height. You can get places you're not supposed to, you weren't expected to get to previously. Previously. Okay, so we have cables. We're gonna be producing plastic. For now, we gotta simulate that. And we're gonna grab screws from over there. It's gotta be 100. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna grab that shit from all the way over here. Yeah, it's clipping through that, who cares? It's actually kind of interesting. See the yellow here? This is considered a valid placement, but it just warns you that it's like clipping through shit. It still lets you do it, which I think is very cool. Oh, here it is. Okay, so now we're offloading screws. And then we're gonna want to make assemblers. Yeah, assemblers, because it's a 2-item recipe. We're gonna make we're gonna make circuit boards, which means we need the copper sheets and the plastic. And then once we make those, we're gonna merge them together here, like that. There we go. And this outputs a max of, yeah, okay. We can use the shitty belts, it's fine. Okay, and then we need the cables and the plastic. Plastic is gonna come from an imaginary source right now. I'm just gonna make a storage container. I'm gonna call this our plastic source for the time being. This is our stand-in. And then the wires themselves. That part's a little annoying because we gotta make a belt way over here because our wires are on like the other side of the factory. We're building all this on like dirt. However, you do have access to like foundations, which enable like snapping to grid and stuff like that. And if I ever do a new save of this, I'm absolutely not gonna make it like in a field like I'm doing here. This is fun and all, but God, it's terrible. All right, here are the wires. I want to make a splitter. Right there. That off. Attach to that. And it's clipping. Don't worry about the clipping. It's fine. So all those wires are getting offloaded onto this. And now let's do our little manual sorting here. Let's grab. I'm gonna offload some of the rubber too, because I gotta like sustain our objective here, which is currently just empty of rubber. I don't have a way of automatically doing this yet. I need to craft away these fucking slugs in my inventory. I kind of wish you could craft by hand. Because of how easy it is just to do that, it kind of feels like a waste. All right. Now, we're gonna go way over here. And we're gonna put all of our plastic in here. And you also need to be sustained by plastic, now that I'm thinking about it. Fuck. We're gonna make you back up. You gotta back up, actually, because you need to supply a lot of people. I didn't think about that. You need to supply 3 dudes. 3 whole dudes. Okay, so we're gonna grab a splitter here. And I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. No. There we go. Okay. Now we're just gonna dump all of these. Shift clicking means you don't have to double click. This will be fine. And then we need to get copper sheets. So how many do you need? 15. Okay, we can do a belt merge. So I can put another. Oh, there goes the tractor. I can put a merger here. No, this would be a splitter. That. I can do that, like so. And then we're going to, this is the input. Yep, it is, okay. You can make something loop into itself for some reason. I can probably think of a few reasons why you might do that. But, okay, so we're looking for a copper sheet belt that we can take stuff off of, which I don't really know. Let's actually check real quick where we're going to be getting these copper sheets from. There's like a few spots. Huh. Excess steel beams. I need some of those for the better belts. I forgot I was producing steel beams there. Copper sheets are right here. Yeah, they're right here. Oh, is this a splitter? That's a merger. This is a fucking dead end, actually. You know what? We're gonna make a splitter. Keep forgetting I have these hotkeyed. Well, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that straight up won't work. I mean, I guess I could just do this. But you know what I could do? This is a stupid idea. Don't do what I'm about to do. Don't do what I'm about to do. This is fucking stupid, but... do this. I don't feel like unloading this whole inventory, so I'm just gonna make it do it automatically. Because I want half of what's being produced to be put into storage so that I can use it myself. And I want the other half to be usable by the factory. You know? Yeah, clip it, fuck it. So much clipping. All right. I told myself the other day that I was gonna like remember to promote the ways people can monetarily support the stream more. I did it the other night. Got to do it today. Whoops. Oh well. Oh wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here we go. Okay, that should be connected. It feels real shit trying to like promote yourself when you know how, when you have so little, like such a small audience, you know? Because like I could probably like to the point where I know like all of my viewers by name. Whenever I do like a call to action of, oh, you can support the stream, I'm like, it's less like I'm saying that in general, more like I'm asking specific people, which feels real shit, you know? Like it's one thing if it's like a larger faceless crowd that you can just be like, hey people out there. Because like with the small audience I have, I know that everybody who's like able to support me in the stream is like already doing that. Like how I took the gas mask off and immediately ran back into the stink air, which somehow didn't hurt me. Okay, what are we missing anything here? Not really. No, we're good. Okay, let's get you plugged in. Power pole. Here's one. I do like how long they let you make these cables. Ah! Fuck, I forgot that was an alert. Fuck. Thanks. Thank you, Clara, for gifting Xana a fucking sub. I forgot I made that an alert. That scared the shit out of me. Genuine fear. You know what the fucked up thing is? That exact sound, that's an alert sound for like, there are several events that use that same alert sound. So we have 100 screws. I probably want to reduce this by, hold on, let me do some quick math. I need to do math. 130 divided by 100. No, wait. 100 divided by 130. 76. Okay. I should be able to set this to like 76. 77. Yeah! Fuck yeah, I know math. I know math. Okay. So now we're producing computers. We're underclocking our machine here. Thank you very much. I'm sure Xana is not activated yet, but if she were, I know she very much appreciates getting a gift sub like that. You know, I need ideas. If you guys have any ideas for my fourth or my 5th emote slot. We have an emote slot we're not using for tier 1 emotes. And if you guys have any ideas for that, please let me know. Something like stream related or tangentially related. Because I'm still trying to like, I'm not putting a lot of effort into figuring that out, but you know, I need to put more brain power into figuring that shit out, and I have not been doing that. Oh, you know what? If this is max outputting 15, I can actually cap this even harder. I can cap this way fucking harder. Because now it's at like 19. I could put this down to like, hey, and you know what? I have Twitch audio enabled right now, so you'll actually be able to hear this when I play it. There you go. Excellent. So yeah, you gotta balance for the weakest link. The weakest link is this right here. So I should probably, okay, if that's like 10 at 80 and then 80 There's a better way of doing this. Hold on. I need a reference. I don't have any motors. Fuck, never mind. Actually, you know, I'll just do this. I'll just do this. So that's 25 at 100. And I want it to be 15. So I'll do 60. Wants to be at 60%. Well, I'll set this. 60. Make that startled ah part of the sub alert noise. Maybe. I had a few ideas. Okay, that's our weakest link, is the circuit boards. I mean, the weakest link is probably the plastic. But now we shouldn't be choking on circuit boards. And we shouldn't be making, or rather, we shouldn't be consuming more power than we need to be consuming. How many computers do I got? I got 20 computers. Fuck yes. But we still want to make encased beams, which is like, what the fuck that cost? That's like steel beams and concrete. I could be producing that. You know, we can make that right now, actually. We are making them for other processes, but I know where I can find some excess steel beams like right now. We just actually saw some excess steel beams just sitting on a static belt. So let's go get that. And I am fairly certain we have excess concrete. Here's our concrete. There goes our concrete. Yeah, we absolutely have excess concrete. And you know what? They're literally right next to each other. Literally right next to each other. Okay, let's fucking add a splitter, and let's add a splitter, and then let's make an assembler over here for no reason. And this. Suck you in there like that, and then we're going to assign you to beams, and then we're gonna make a storage container, and we're gonna put it like here, and it's gonna clip through that belt, but we don't care because we're gangster like that. And then we're gonna go here. We're just gonna make this belt happen. The belt's gonna go here, and we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna take this, and then we're gonna go here, and now we're gonna plug you in, and hopefully not over Load the grid. I need an outlet. Does anybody have an outlet? You do. And now you're gonna be making these. This is gonna consume all of our concrete. Probably. How much are we making? I think we're making like 30 actually. We're making 20. That's not great. Hey, I'll give you an upgrade. Hey, you're producing 120. We need to upgrade the belt. Now you fucking cranked up, buddy. 90? Go higher. 112. Perhaps not high enough. But you're outputting 37, so you're still... Actually not a lot. Because we're consuming 30. We're consuming 30 here, so this is getting like 7. Pretty sure we're using more than that, but whatever. Alright, that's fine. Optimally, we would have a second constructor, but fuck that. Fuck that. That sounds like logic talk. Back. By the way, this is my only limestone mine, and it sustains my entire project. Concrete is fucking cheap. You need a lot of it, but it's cheap. Alright, here comes the mother load. I like this track. This music's good. This is nice and chill. While still like having shit going on. I like it. Alright, now much like my bank account, I am terrified to check what the power grid looks like right now. Because I know exactly how bad it is. Oh god. That number, that one line is higher than the other. That's bad. Where the fuck is... The bank account thing was a joke, I'm cool. Where is the other thing? I mean, sometimes it's not a joke, but it's a joke right now because I'm all good. Don't you worry, kids. All right, so we've got 40 more left. We probably produced enough. Let's go check our computer production. Go check our fucking computer production right now. So the one thing that's stopping me from deconstructing this entire factory is the inventory limit I've got. Because I can't pick up the whole factory at once. Which is a little annoying. Kind of wish I just had like some hammer space shit going on. Alright, so it's gonna take like 40 minutes for that to be done. How's our plastic doing? Here it is. Okay. Oh, you know what we should do? Now that we've got all this stuff running, I should do those oil refinery changes I was talking about. Because this shit we're doing right now is not sustainable right now. You have to manually manage this, and that's a big no-no. If you have to manually move items, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong, and you should stop that. I like this. This is a good track. I like this track. Nice. It's got that shit going for it. All right, let's dump the garbage out of inventory, though. It's a very nice looking game, by the way. It's worth saying, this game is fucking gorgeous for how, like, system taxing it probably is. There's so much crap in here. Well, we already have a bunch of refineries at our location we need, but we should probably grab some more motors. We'll have enough rubber and plastic there. Should be okay. We're gonna want more motors, and I think I have a motor thing out here somewhere. Ooh, we need more plates too. More basic iron plates here, guys. They are also like a necessary building block for like most of the shit you do. So these are rotor. This is modular frames. This is rotors. Do I have engines somewhere in this mess? Here. This is a belt of engines, isn't it? Motors, rather. Yes, it is. Are these coming out of a chest? They are. Good. Okay, good. Now we should be good. And we're gonna have rubber and plastic when we get there. All right, I hope the whole grid doesn't die while I'm gone. All right, we're going this way. I put a little like green marker where the sky highway starts because you kind of can't see it from here, but it's right there. I mean, the path markers for the truck help. Crouch in the air for some reason. What does that look like, actually? Huh. Looks weird. This game has like that source engine thing where you like pull your legs up when you jump. Very weird. It's very strange. Oh, you know what? I should loot that spot over there. That's like a crashed like drone. You can get like computers and stuff from that. Which could speed this whole process up. Because one of the things we want is steel production shit. Oh, it's being guarded by a dead creature. Oh God. He's transferring out of this reality. I can't fix him. We got some wire, some more motors. Oh, it actually has a fucking inventory? You need to power it? What? I've never seen one of these before. Okay, sure, buddy. You want some power? Yeah, I'll give you some power. Why not? It's a nice diversion. Oh, I've got a line over here, actually. Watch this short out my fucking grid. There's some other stuff like here too. Advanced iron plates. Oh. That's about it. More motors. Okay. Battery broken. Are you connected? It's 40 megawatts. How do I... Hello? Oh? Oh. Wait, hey, what are you connected to already? You are connected. I need like a specific object. Yeah, I can connect to this. Are you attached to the grid or not? Oh no, what the fuck? How are we not attached to the grid? Hello? Excuse me? We're just not attached. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, this never got hooked up. Now it's attached. I thought I was going crazy. Hard drive.
Data on the hard drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
It'll take 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. Well, in the meantime, I wonder if I deconstruct that, if it'll fuck it up. 'Cause I know it shares data with the other MAM we've got. Alright. Let's get to walking. We gotta go to Oil Town. There's a lot of different biomes in this game. We started in like the basic bitch, like green one. There's like a, I mean, you can see there's this fucking purple area over here. There's other stuff too. You know, there's a slug. We have a jetpack. Got the fucking totally not on, I swear. Motion blur is a weird fucking feature, dude. You can really see it when I like slide. Ooh, there's another crash pod there. Now I'm wondering if those other crash sites, there's one there too. If those other crash sites have like the same thing going on. Is there one in that tree? It's like it. I'm wondering if they all have that like power thing going on. I just didn't notice. It's definitely a possibility. Let's check it out. Typical video game rules, you want to feather the jetpack for like max efficiency. Well, that totally looks like it's the case. Yep. Absolutely the case. Well, I can't really see the power line from here, though. This is also floating in the air. Connected to the road here, I've got power. Ow, you little bitch. Little shithead, get out of here. You see that slug? I see that slug. Let's get its ass. Oh, come on. There we go. This is a good jetpack. I haven't actually like properly played around with it yet. I've been mostly using it for like typical traversal and not advanced cool kid traversal. Well, that's a big motherfucker. You shooting blue. Fires. Motors. Yeah, they expect me to fight my way up here instead of whatever the fuck I've been doing. I guess if you don't have the jetpack, this is harder. Get the reducing my frame rate. Come here and die. Thank you. Guessing another hard drive is in here. Alternate recipes is a very interesting idea. Alright, let's get back to the road. I mean, there's another one over there, but there will always be more time for exploring. It's fine. That's a purple slug. You see that? I mean, you can't. I know for certain you probably can't see that. There's a purple slug up there. That's like a tier 3 slug. We haven't seen one of those yet. I saw a thing in the research bench for them, which is why I know they exist. One assumes they're quite rare. I kind of wish the jetpack like instantly recharged. There's another fire guy. This is like the multi-fireball one. He shoots like the Dark Souls 3 like AI fireball thing. Just ignore him. We have a jetpack. We're too cool. We're way too cool for that. Oh, okay. They put a blue guy here too. There it is. Can I put down like a wall? No, but I can put down a foundation like this. And then I can just build a wall. Can't fucking touch me now. While I pick up this power slug. Fantastic. Fantastic. We gotta research that. Fucking mother base ass, like orange walls. Ow, fuck. Okay, back on task. Because even though I've got a lot of fuel for the jetpack, got that overheat mechanic. So you can't just like no clip levitate wherever you want, you know? It's a really cool area. Fucking Monster Hunter World looking ass. Coral Highlands ass fucking spot. The tractor's a good deal away. We don't have to worry about getting run over by the tractor. By the way, this oil spot is like the furthest out I've been from my base. I haven't gone any further than this. Got a nice big lake, which is like perfect for getting water, because you can just fit a million water extractors in there if you need to. Okay, so our objective here is to completely restructure what we're producing in this area, because the workflow is bad. The workflow we got going on here is really bad because we're mixing our materials, and we really should be producing plastic and rubber at the base, at the main hub base, and not here. This is absolutely not where you want to be producing that stuff. Okay. I accidentally opened up this fucking... If you hit Q, you open up this inventory, the fucking crafting menu thing. That's exactly what I did. Okay, so... right now, we're producing this much, which is only like 63% of the normal rate. And then we're turning it all into like a rubber. I think, first off, we're moving this over to plastic. Or one rubber thing is going to get turned into plastic. Actually, you know what? Oh, that's the wrong recipe anyway. Okay. We're just going to turn you off. Like, entirely. Still, the wrong recipe. Let's just put it at the right one. This. Yeah, okay. So that's off. So, let's see here. How many of these are we making? 40 out of... This is 20. Yeah. So we're making 40 of those. And how much does it cost to package shit? 40. That output's 40. And it takes 40 cubic as well. Let's see, however, we gotta see how much the crude oil numbers are for that. So let's grab our packager. We'll just, right, I need the stuff. I don't have the stuff. I should grab the stuff before it goes away. Fuck. Tractor is getting close. Make sure I actually have the crafting materials before all shit goes to fuck. And we're shit out of luck. In fact, you know what? Let's halt the output for now. Let's just like halt it entirely. Because we don't want to output any of this. This is not what we want to be outputting. Oh, this is probably halting our... Oh, we got an excess of coke. Okay. Mam is done. I can put another mam down over here. The analysis of the hard drive. Biomass into coal. Biomass into coal. Select your reward. Okay. What's the normal rotor recipe though? Okay, I can close this. Good. Let's see. This is interesting. Alternate recipes is really interesting. So normally it's 5 rods and 25 screws for one of those. And this is offering to get rid of the rods for copper sheets instead. I think turning biomass into coal is kind of nice, but there's not a way to like harvest biomass in mass. You have to like manually do that. And this seems fucking useless. You know what? Let's go for this. That might turn out to be nice because I can... Actually, is that more like efficient? It might be. We have another hard drive. Slot that baby in. Right, so I wanted to make a packager. So I can take a peek. Okay, so we're packaging Earl. We need 30 and 30. That's the default rate. That outputs 30. However, I could double that up to 60 and 60. I don't know. We can output like a lot of crude. Is the thing, right? A lot of crude, right? Okay, okay. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking, because if that's 60 per minute, what do these guys eat? You guys eat 30 per minute. For like all this shit. Actually, you're off, so let's just switch you back to here. You both take 30 per minute. So that could sustain a plastic and a rubber offsite. Just worth noting. Okay. So we still have to be producing. Okay, for our generator to keep going, we still have to be producing petroleum coke, which means we need an input of heavy oil residue, which means we need to be producing this shit. Which, if I have this all assigned to plastic, it's going to be reduced to 30 per. Yeah, I have a third one over here. Do I? Yeah, there's one over here. There's this guy. We're producing 30 heavy oil residue. So you, I can probably just like reduce you down to... Just maybe not enough petroleum coke, but whatever. Okay. It's just like you. Go away. Oh, we do have the awesome sink. Right. We have the awesome sink. Right. Of course we do. I can just like throw out all the plastic we're not using. That's Joker's trick right there. Okay. And okay, but if we're going to be outputting, so we need 60 canisters. We can produce like as much crude oil as we want, but if we want like 60 canisters, 60 canisters is gonna cost us 30 plastic. Hey, wait a minute. That's the default rate. Okay, well in that case. Pretty plastic. This outputs 20. So what we need is you maybe operating at like half. Right? Eventually we're gonna move away from the Coke. Or at least we're gonna have Coke be like a supplemental thing. We're gonna use fuel instead. Once we finish our current like milestone. Right? So that's gonna go in there, and this guy now, because this is a merger. Just like that doesn't fucking fit. There you go. This is just here for producing more like residue. Residue. It is residue. In that case, I could like boost you. Oh well, whatever. Let's wait. If this is 40, this is 10. This is 10. This is 10 for 30. Fuel just outputs polymer resin, which we're just throwing out. And also, we're keeping a little storage of just in case. Okay. So this is not on right now. We can flick this on. And I want to combine this with this here. Which I can manage. A little bit of clipping. The magic of clipping. Okay. Because you want 30, you're producing 60. That. Oh, but, big butt here. I'm not considering that we're already using these packages for this shit. We're using the canisters for this, which we need 44. So we're producing an excess of 20 right now, relative to the amount of fuel we're using. Okay. Well, I want to refuel my jetpack. So we probably need to make another crafter for those. Or I could slot one of these bad boys in here. Okay. So if we're okay, we can crank this bitch back up. 20. Right? So we're accepting 40 total. Right? And then if this guy is making 20, that can be a total of 60. Get rid of that shit. is here. Clipping? What's clipping? I don't know what clipping is. Clipping, it's fine. So now it's accepting 60. I can double that output to 120. The cost of accepting 60. Which means I need to upgrade this belt. Like that. And this guy, accepting 40. And then what was the amount we needed for this? It's 40 plus 60. So that's more than 120. No, it's less than 120. That's literally 100. Can you count? That's 100. Okay. That makes this belt. Why does this belt snake like this? Whose idea was that? This goes up and out. Then we got this shit. So now you're accepting 20, so that's 60. 60. Yeah, just 60. And you're producing 120 canisters. Okay. That's what we're dealing with, is 120 canisters, not the plastic. The plastic is fine. It's just that we need to... we can make a second... 2 overcharged, like, fuel packaging things. Could work. I just had... Oh, wait. I have slugs in my inventory. Don't I? Don't I? Alright. So... we want to split this 3 ways. And then we're going to add, like, extra packagers. Right? We're going to do... I have a foundation set. Ignore the clipping, it's fine. Oop, the MAM is done. What do you got? That's fucking stupid. This? 4 per minute? Concrete and... Wait, 7.5? 7.51 for 4. That... Is that like an upgrade? I have some in my inventory. Oh, it normally takes steel beams. I see. It's normally 451. 751. 7 of those. How does that compare? Hold on. How does that compare? Steel pipe is 3 to 2. And then a steel beam is 4 to 1. That is better. That is way better. Will I implement that into the factory? I don't know, man. Let's get the packager. Just what's there? It's just... Oh, this clips with this guy. Don't want that. There. Like so. We're gonna set both of these to Earl. Double up. Oh, I gotta get the other guy, my little test guy, out of here. All right, Earl and Earl. You get your little shit slotted in there. And okay. And eventually, I think we have like, well, we're producing 40 fuel. 40 fuel. We're producing 40 fuel. I want to up that at some point. Okay, how much crude oil are we eating, though? Because if I set both of these up, these are both going to consume 120 total. So let's assume we're at equilibrium for all of our fuel shit, right? What about you? Oh, yeah. Okay, can I add 120 onto this? It's 150 right now. So it would have to go up to 270. It goes up to 240. With a power cell, I can make that go to 270. I could try that. I could certainly try. I don't think I have any leftover cells. I have some down here on these gens. Which, I mean, that's not a meaningful drop, really. I think these are mostly like this just so they're consuming enough coke. Which, maybe I want to, like, do that. Just so we're offloading it. This goes into the sink. Yeah, that goes into the sink. Okay. Okay, so now we got more power cells. I will keep calling them power cells. You can't stop me. And I think I only need... Ow. I think I only need one in here. Make this go to like 270. It doesn't highlight the power cell. I only grabbed one. We can pump that bitch up to like a lot. You know, let's have it be at an even 300. All right, and now for our next trick. We find out if I brought any copper sheets. I did. If I didn't, I would have to go all the way back. Okay. Bada bing. And a bada. Boom. Got him on the fast belt. So now... now... all this shit. We're not, like, producing right now, but... we will. We use two's output on a... those two output here. And how much you output? You output 60 each, so you want the big boy belts. At least at a certain point. But if it's 60, we can use the 60 belts. That's perfectly fine. Ow. Oh right, I could just like add some foundations here. Like that, and then I could add a merger. Here. Like so. Like so, and then we gotta use a big boy belt. Like this. And we're gonna snake this bad boy back around. This. And we're gonna go over here. Like this. That's good. And we're gonna bring you down right here, like that. Okay. This should output oil drums where we want them to go. We just gotta plug you in. Somehow. Somehow. All right. Short my grid. I dare you. All right, they're receiving oil. They're not receiving canisters because I've got a brain genius going on right now. I'm very fucking smart. Oh my god, I'm so smart. You have no idea. Oh, damn it. All right, we got to put a splitter down here. Probably like here. How much are you outputting? 120. Right. So I can split this guy into 40 each. That was our plan, wasn't it? No, that's not what's happening right now. The fucking lighting here, dude. I wish I could put down lights. I don't think you can put down lights in this game. Gods be damned. Clipping. Let clipping ring. We haven't turned these bad boys on yet, but we're starting to go over our, like... what do you call it? I'm gonna start this research. Fortunately, that ate the slug. I wish it didn't. I don't think it gave us the power cells. It really should give you the power cells for that. Oh well. Okay. So now we're outputting big old drums at 60 per. Although we're probably not going to be going that fast. These guys are marching their way onto this vertical belt here, which is not a good enough belt. That's a bottleneck right there. We gotta upgrade that guy. There we go, because we're outputting way faster than we were before. So we gotta make the belt go faster. Not a 120 belt. Neither is this one. Do love the way you can just, like, upgrade belts. That's a fucking great feature in this thing. Okay. So we're just gonna let the rubber and fuck, we're out. I'm out of the fucking good plates. That sucks. Okay, so we're gonna be operating at half speed for a bit, but I'm gonna let these guys... Oh, there's extra slugs, like, all over the place. I'm gonna let these guys work their way out of the system. And then at a certain point, the age of oil begins. I have to put on a gas mask over here, but I want to grab that slug. There's always a guy. Always a guy. I see another slug over there and a downed pod. Which, hey, maybe we'll find some plating here. There's some. Some modular frames. And one of these guys. Hey, yo, motherfuckers. Actually, do I have biofuel on me still? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Okay. I can actually just make a generator. How much does a bio generator? 30. Okay, it's not enough. That's why it says it needs 42. You can't just slap a bio generator down. They thought of that. They want you to actually, like, move a cable over there. Is that another slug up there? Well, it looks like it. Looks like it. Problem is those, like, stinky flowers also kind of look like slugs. I don't think I see any extra paneling. Or plating or whatever. Damn shame. We probably have enough computers and shit. Yeah, we're getting dangerously close to our max capacity. If this black line ever hits that line, the grid shuts down. Oh no. It takes about 80 right now. How much are we producing? Like 120, aren't we? I guess we're offloading some of it, like a third of it. but maybe we shouldn't be doing that. Oh well. Oh right, I didn't like actually plug the. I have to go get it. I plugged it in, but I didn't like plug it in. Oh, the sound the fucking refineries make. It sounds a lot like the sound of the grid shutting down, which is a very distinct noise. This might be enough plates to finish that. So whenever I hear the foundry go like, oh gosh, I always think it's there's more oil there. I always think it's the sound of my grid shutting off. Cables and shit. Open you up. Grab the hard drive inside. I don't think I see any extra plates. Alright. I would love some movement, an extra like movement thing that makes me go even faster horizontally. Jetpack's cool. Jetpack is cool, but it's not the pinnacle of movement. Doesn't feel like it, at least. Okay, where's the research thing I made? Is here. Well now, this stuff is getting loaded, even if it's not getting loaded as fast as it needs to be. And our power grid is very much struggling to stay on right now. You gotta be a little... Yeah, we don't have enough for that. I probably have enough for this one at the end, though. Wow. Yeah, we need 10 more. Wait, can I craft those? There were some... Oh, I think I can. Hold on. Well, first off... Well, that makes 5? Damn. Purple slugs make 5. That's good. Yep, reinforced iron plates. I have enough to make 16. Lucky me. You always gotta remember, you might be able to craft shit if you don't have it. Wait, that was enough. We can make more. Get rid of some of the screws. Now we're getting 120 barrels. So our buddy was already here by the time we reconnected this and came back. How many 3 per minute fuel? Okay. Alright, whatever. Let's start going. We want to get back now. I'm having a few little frame rate hiccups on OBS's end this time around. Which is probably just because this game is like is set to ultra. And it's really taxing. Is that a slug up there? Yep, that's a yellow slug. That's a yellow slug up there. I think I can make it to that. Yellow slugs are kind of hard to see. Especially in like this biome. They blend in. Anything else? The big aura bad smell air over there, which implies something might be down there. But sometimes bad smell gas is there just to be there. and not really for any reason. So one of the issues with the tractor is you really can't hitch a ride on it. You can stand on it, but it'll fucking glitch out on you. I think it's about to arrive. Here it comes. There she goes. Do it get stuck on the corners? I try to give it so much room, but it still gets stuck. This game does look very nice, though. Well, that's a slug. Really obvious slug, actually. I don't know why I didn't have that one yet. I know, like, I've seen a lot of slugs off the side of this, like, road, and I just haven't gotten them because I'm like, oh, there's one over there. There's absolutely one over there. Yeah, that's a slug. That's a slug. Let's head over there, actually. Make the way home a bit more interesting. I've been streaming for 3 hours nearly? What the fuck? Huh? When did that happen? 3 hours? I was like looking over at the clock expecting like an hour and like 45 minutes. Jesus Christ. Me berry. Hot damn. This is one of those games that just steals the time. I didn't even realize it would. Might die. I do not want to die here. I can't even see who's attacking me. I didn't want to grab that. I'm gonna grab the fucking berry. I mean, if I wanted to. If you ever have an issue with an area, try deforesting it. It's a great idea. Ooh, there's a slug. Wait, what the fuck? How is there a slug there? Ow. Oh, spiders. Oh, fucking spiders. How is there a slug up there? I was like here. They respawn. I think there's like a finite amount of them, but I don't know. We can just build a ladder. No, wait, we already have a ladder. This is like connected even. The same fucking landmass. We got a ladder right here. I guess you kind of can't. No, you can totally see from this angle. What? Huh. Oh, you know what? I should check the sulfur. I think I passed it. No, I didn't pass it. It's on like a peninsula right here. I have space. You can grab some. Wow, it's full. Dang. I underestimated how much sulfur that would produce. My math was bad, apparently. I figured that would like spend all the fuel. But I didn't really take into account that the amount of fuel it consumes is like dynamic. The bio like generators have like a default level of production that I think they'll always produce. But is that a yellow slug? That is. But they only ever go to their maximum if the demand is high enough. And I guess the demand was not high enough. It'll like they'll go dormant if they're not being asked to produce anything. This is nowhere near close enough. Hey, what the fuck? Why is that a... Why is there a color swatch there? Need to lock that toolbar. If you hit a hotkey while you're menuing, it will automatically put it on your hotbar. Also, a thing I didn't notice immediately in this game, but you have 10 fucking toolbars. Look at that on the bottom of the screen. That's fucking crazy. Oh, pain. We're good, we're good. There's absolutely gonna be something up there. In fact, I can see one of them. This guy's waking up. These guys will expel bad smell gas if you get too close. Very temperamental. Excellent slug collecting journey. Okay, so the tractor beat us there. So, well, the tractor's way faster than us. It'll always kind of beat us to any destination. Assuming it's going in a straight line, more or less. All right. So we should find a bunch of oil in here now. Yep. All right, let's clean you out. Now this is just oil, consistently. And we can set up a bunch of refineries over here. Oh, the frame rate. The motion blur. Oh, God. Okay. Well, let's make some... Ma'am has finished the research. What do you got for me? This seems like a bad deal. Seems actually very bad. Circuits? Is that coke? That is petroleum coke and rubber. Interesting. That's interesting. That's actually... it's kind of attractive. Crystal oscillators? This seems like a bad deal. This seems like the good one. Okay. What else do we got? I have some sulfur. No, you don't want sulfur now. I'll just like dump everything in here. How did limestone get in my pockets? How does this happen? Well, I guess we'll just dump my computer. And let's go check out our computer. Our computer crafting area. Which is, behind the ass poo glass cloud. I wonder if there's a way to get rid of that. The gas. It makes it very inconvenient to work in that area. You know? Alright. What do we got? Oh, we're out of... Yeah. And that checks out. Not enough. We need like 6 more. You need more plastic. There you go. All right, hold on, I'm checking a text message. All right, so we got the plastic. All right. Now we're producing more of the circuit boards. I guess we have... Nah, we don't really have enough circuit boards for 9 more of these yet. What can I get rid of in my inventory? I have all these miners. I was planning on upgrading miners, and then I just made those, and then I never got rid of them. Let's try to actually manage what we're doing here. Guess we can like stick them in here. Like that. What else can I get rid of? Need to like refill on some of this stuff. I have a lot of these, like rotors now. I don't need 2 stacks of that. The concrete is very useful. It was like all the plating and the rods, things like that. You know what? We can craft the slugs. That's one thing we really should be doing. Okay. And all right. We also need like fucking we need the encased beams. Where was I making those? Where was I making those? It was off of this belt over here. Here? Yes. Okay, we got those. I can submit that right now. Yeah, so looking at this whole mess of like a factory, it really is it's got me thinking, man, starting a new save of this would be a very good idea. It would be a very, very good idea. All right. I guess we're just waiting on computers. So we got 3, 4. Oh, it's only 6, not 9. Is that math right? I don't know. We're about to find out. If that's the case. That's only minutes. Yeah, that's 5, 6, 4. Now we need 4. Which, I mean, I could like just craft them myself. Or I could just sit here for like a hot minute. Because we've been doing a lot of moving around. Oh, you know what? I know what we should be doing. We need to be setting up refineries for shit. But we probably need... Okay, so if we're going to make plastic... Well, let's actually like put a few of these down. So we've got oil coming out of there. We need packagers unpack, right? Yes. Yes, okay. We're gonna need, first of all, we're gonna need one of these. So we need some plastic. Shit. All right, we got enough plastic. Okay. We need one of these, like immediately. And if this is just like where these are coming from, we can just, let's see here. Like that. And then we're going to unpackage oil, which takes 60 by default. Oh, it actually, it returns the canisters. Huh. I mean, that makes sense, but I just didn't consider that. That's weird. I guess we could just dump them. We could just dispose of them, put them into the sink. Okay. 230 items per minute. Well, I can make like a second one of these. We're definitely gonna want a second one of these. That's the wrong one. I want like that. So this is 60. We can do 120. But if that 203 items per minute rate is accurate, I wonder how that is calculated, actually. Huh. And this thing says it caps at 800. I mean, I guess I could like double I could put 2 double speed packagers here. So if this outputs 60 crude oil, let's see. Put this guy here, the bad smell air. And then we say we want to make plastic. That's gonna take 30. Well, I guess I can set up 1 for plastic and 1 for like rubber. Actually, no, those aren't even. Rubber takes 40, doesn't it? No, they both take 30. Okay. So I can make 2 of these. Okay. So what I could do is, well, I mean, I could, actually, you know, I could just link it up like that. And then I could put a splitter in the middle. Like so. And then this would lead off into another one. And then we would be producing 30 residual heavy oil shit. Ugh. We're producing 30 residual heavy oil stuff. Well, if this is producing plastic, that's producing 20 plastic. And this is our computer production. We need to look at what our like modular engines over here. Which needs rubber. Right? Yeah, this needs 15 rubber. Well, we can... That's enough. We can, like, offload... 20, yeah. Offload in excess of 5 for use elsewhere. Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. And then we can turn the heavy oil residue straight into fuel. Imagine this is more efficient. This is 6-4. And this is like 3-1. 6-4. They're both 6-4. Yeah, this is more efficient. The first one is obviously more efficient. This also makes the plastic. Because we are gonna need to like double the output of oil, so we're gonna have like more capacity here. Well, for now we're gonna make plastics here for sure. All right, do we have enough computers to get new power? Then again, I can immediately set up... That's not enough. One more. Oh, god damn it. Are we out of plastic for fucking real? Oh, please. I have to have plastic somewhere, right? I have plastic somewhere, right? Right? I mean, I have plastic here. Yeah, I got plastic here. Why not? I could just turn these on, which I can totally sustain that. Haha. Haha, haha. Dear God. Oh yeah, it's gonna fuck. Let's look at that consumption. That hits that gray line. We do have a battery though. It's not actually gonna go down immediately. Gotta back up. Oh, right, the empty canisters. Well, that'll act as a natural cutoff point. Same thing with the residue shit. Don't have anywhere for the heavy oil to go. I guess deconstructing it would just delete all the fluid in it, in case it gets stuck. That would make sense, because like deconstructing it, it's not like the Minecraft thing where like I could see you not wanting people to deconstruct that stuff if there's things in it. Whereas here, Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Oh, you know what? Worth considering. This says 230. Oh, you know what? Let's watch. Let's actually watch. It's about to deposit. $147. But in theory, it's only 120. Because that's the max output of the oil refinery, the oil extractor. Wonder how that'll math out over time. Because it's also taking into account the travel time of the tractor, I think. So I don't know. Oh. Alright. How much? We got enough to make another one of these? Almost. Almost. Doesn't help that a lot of it's getting turned into 2/3 of it is being turned into circuit boards. That definitely does not help. I imagine that's gonna get like maxed out eventually. By eventually, I mean pretty soon. So I guess the idea is you can reuse the packaged stuff. Like if you wanted to convert the crude oil into like residue, you could actually repurpose a lot of like the containers. Yeah, one more. Oh my god. Just one more. I have to have someone in here, no? Apparently not. God damn. Here's this guy. This guy's still going because it's so fucking slow. We don't really care too much about that one because we haven't like caught up to what the space elevator is limiting us to yet. All right, I think we're making one. We got it. I tapped out. Whoops. Alright. Oh yeah, I also muted my microphone because I had to sneeze, which is what that click sound you heard was. I don't have a hotkey for OBS to mute my mic, so I just reach over and just click it. Alright. Oh, we get to push. Big red button. Well, that was a big fist. What the fuck?
Milestone reached. The fuel generator will match
I haven't seen that before.
to the increased consumption of recently acquired technologies and buildings. Additionally, improved conveyor belts and lifts can now be constructed. Caterium scanning unlocked.
Yep, so now we got a new resource type here, this guy. Now we can like finish the research required to actually utilize. Oh, that's actually pretty close. But we're gonna wrap the stream up soon, so not gonna be too much more here. I just want to see how close this actually is. Might be in the bad smell area. Ooh, it looks like it is. Either that or it's on that like peninsula there. Oh, you know what? I died in a stinky cave down here. There's like a supply of items waiting for me. in there. And I have a gas mask now. I could actually go get it. What's here? Oh, I need to blow these up. I see. I see. So I have to finish my, like, sulfur research first. I can scan for sulfur. I have that. Oh, if you change what you're scanning, it, like, while scan is in progress, it, like, doesn't reset the scan. It just resets what it's looking for. So you saw how fast I pinged the sulfur over there? Exactly it. It's very odd. All right, well, now we're, I guess we're gonna do... Ah, geez, I guess we'll do this next. We're gonna get fucking trains and stuff, and we're gonna make, we're probably gonna make the tractor obsolete. But for now, I think we're good for the day. I've been streaming for over 3 hours without even like realizing that it was happening. So I guess that's pretty good. I call that a good stream, I think, you know? And thank you guys for watching. And thanks again for Clara for that gift sub earlier today. And thanks to everybody, really, for watching and all that good shit. Hope y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all later. Probably tomorrow? Okay, I don't know when the last Racing Lagoon stream is gonna happen. I'll try to announce that like the day before instead of the day of, I think. But I make no promises there. And yeah. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.
Remember, winners don't do drugs.